Very good morning to all of you. Distinguished panelists on the dais, Shri Satyanarayana ji, Shri Sudhir Krishna ji, Ms. Nielsen, Mr. Som Mittal, Mr. MP Narayan, and ladies and gentlemen. The tone was set for the morning by Mr. Sudhir Krishna, who mentioned about smart cities and the e-applications that are going on in the realm of the Jawaharlal Nehru National Urban Renewal Mission. I would like to focus a little away from the urban areas because there is a digital divide in our country. And the digital divide says, for a smart nation, you just will not be able to do with smart cities. You need to also have smart villages. So my task as the administrator USOF is to bridge the digital divide by laying out the infrastructure of incremental optical fiber from blocks to Gram Panchayat. For those of you who are congregated here, I'd like to mention that India is divided into several administrative units, states or union territories, districts as the basic unit of functioning in a state. Beneath that you have what are known as developmental blocks, which are agglomeration of what are called Gram Panchayats. And Gram Panchayat typically can be a composite ranging from 1 to 3 to 4 villages. We have about 600,000 villages in the country and 250,000 Gram Panchayats. Blocks are about 6,500 and districts are 625. We intend to take incremental optical fiber from the block to the Gram Panchayat in order that 250,000 Gram Panchayat and thereby the entire 300 to 400 million population who are residing in the very far-flung areas of our country do have the benefit of the e-infrastructure. Optical fiber links are very crucial to administering e-solutions, whether it's e-governance, e-learning, telemedicine, e-commerce. I think it's important that we have good and robust infrastructure. The entire canopy of laying out this optical fiber link has been thought about by the Government of India and the Department of Telecom. The USOF would fund this project and we would ensure that a special purpose vehicle for this purpose, namely the Bharat Broadband Network Limited, would manage the assets so created. At the tail end, we would have non-discriminatory access to all categories of service providers, be they telecom service providers, ISPs, or the digital service providers in the form of cable operators, so that all e-services are available in the rural areas. It would be combinatorial. It could be majority broadband wireless, and of course, wire optical fiber links to the villages and habitations would come at a second phase of the National Optical Fiber Network. I would like to think that this entire e-infrastructure called the National Optical Fiber Network would be the road or the highway on which several e-applications, including your national e-governance program, etc., could be driven upon. I think we need to focus on several of the government schemes that are going on. The Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, which is elementary education as a fundamental right to all children, the National Rural Health Mission, the Skills Development Mission, National E-Governance Programs, E-Panchayat related activities, and also any of the other activities like monitoring of schemes, the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Program, or any other public distribution activity. All of this can utilize the common infrastructure called the National Optical Fiber Network. I would think e-world would mean encompassing all activities, irrespective of space, whether it's a village or a city, whether it's e-learning or e-governance. I think all applications should go there. Bridging the digital divide is very essential to see that an e-world definitely springs up. I would like to felicitate the organizers of this function. I'm sure the panels have a lot of experience and would be able to share their experience. NASCOM, which is in the whole process of trying to take not just software to export outside, but I think once the e-infrastructure of National Optical Fiber Network comes in, we would be able to grow in depth for induction of IT in the country. We'll have to see that there is local content, there is multiple language usage, and all of these technologies can permeate to the mass. Thank you very much.